My cheeks are kind of hurting because I'm like laughing. I'm like smiling. Um, I'm just really excited to, for this to be back. Hey guys, it's me and it's here. It's here. So we're going to be watching Attack on Titan season, whatever we're on, but I know it's episode 50 overall, which is kind of astounding to think that I've watched 49 plus a bunch of other kind of OVAs to get to this point. And I know I'm really excited, and I'm sure you guys are super excited to have watched it. I mean, so anyway, I'm like my cheeks are kind of hurting because I'm like laughing. I'm like smiling. Um, I'm just really excited to, for this to be back. As much as I've loved the other shows, um, there's just something really, I don't know. There's something very magical in kind of a dark way or special about this show in terms of the depth of the characters and also the time I've spent with them. So, yeah, I think it has like it is the feels and the humor of Full Metal Alchemist in a lot of ways, but it also has like the depth of story and although Full Metal Alchemist has that too, so that probably is not a great way of stating that. But it has the feels and all the stuff of Full Metal Alchemist, but it has kind of the intellectual um, symbolism and kind of tickles that I find very fascinating. So it's a good mix of both. All right, so let's do this. I mean, I'm not going to ramble too much longer because I want to watch this. So that was so good. That was so good. I'm not remotely disappointed, like at all. It brings you up to date. Some there's action, there's victory, there's this feeling that something's not right. Then it sets up perfectly for the next episode. It's beautifully animated. The soundtrack was fantastic. I mean, it's everything that I would expect, and I'm so happy it has returned. I want to know when Emir is going to come back and where Berholt is and why Reiners can't seem to die, which seems very unfortunate for humanity because like Levi just like nice moments hesitation. He's like bam and it's like that should have been it. It should have been the killing blow and it wasn't. And it's why? And then the question is Eren equally immune to injuries like that? Is that a super titan type thing? So I don't know. So that'll be interesting to see. Um let's see. What other things? Beast Titan. He seems to be the ringleader. He seems to be in control. Who is he? I feel like someone maybe spoiled who he is for me, which is a little unfortunate, but I'm not going to say anything just in case, you know, I don't want to spoil it for anyone else because spoilers are awful. Don't do it. But I don't know anything else about him or his plotline or what's going to happen or anything. So, um that's but he seems to be the ringleader and like all those other people that I assume had been people who had turned into titans and thrown over the gate kind of like Amir had, like he's clearly controlling all of them or not controlling but he's the leader. I also loved seeing Armin kind of come into a leadership role, which was really nice and interesting, and how it was a little bit, and then Erwin's like, "No, you follow the chain of command, and you're gonna follow Armin's rules," and he just took it, and I thought that was really interesting. I also thought that looking at how um, Eren and Armin are dealing with fear and the idea that like if they fail, that's it. And that not only is there no hope for humanity, but the reason why there's no hope for humanity is not because they're going to die, but because people will lose hope for the future and that they could actually destroy the Titans. So there's this pressure not only to take the wall because you're taking back territory, but also there's the pressure of keeping the morale of the people elevated. So I thought that was a unique thing that it makes sense given the last episode where you have, a very, very different send off from previous scouting expeditions where it's like, oh, they're off to go be killed again. But it's like, no, you're going back with a mission and a purpose. And that's pretty great. Something else. Spoiler alert if you have not seen The Promised Neverland. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so what is with anime and people being eaten? So we have Attack on Titan, people are clearly getting eaten. And then we have The Promised Neverland, where people are being raised, these children are being raised to be eaten. Just a thought. I don't know if there are any other anime that are like that, but those are two very distinct ones that have a similar kind of theme of and plot of people being trapped, people being raised for the consumption by others. So I want to know if there's any other anime that really kind of fall into that humans being eaten genre. Which I never thought I would ever say. That's not really a sentence that you wake up in the morning and think, I'm totally going to say humans being eaten genre. But I guess zombies, that would be a human being eaten genre in Western-y culture. So this is just maybe the Japanese take on zombies, which they're mindless, just constantly eating machines. So this Attack on Titan is a little more creative about it, I guess. So anyway, that was it, and I'm bummed that I am going to have to wait another week to watch the next episode. As I'm sure you're super bummed. Like, what the heck? But I am still in the midst of doing my sampler. I watched the first episode of The Promised Neverland. I'll be watching episode 2 soon. There's also going to be an episode coming up where I watch, I'm watching the first episode of Attack on Titan with my friend Laura, who is in town. And Laura, she is incredibly intelligent, and her area of expertise is very different than mine. I'm more science, and she is literature. So that's kind of a fun thing. I enjoyed introducing her to Attack on Titan. It was not remotely what she was expecting. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I am now off to dinner. Till next time.